YouTube family, Gloryful Gang, what's up with it, man? I appreciate you for clicking on this video and tuning in to what a young king gotta say to you guys today. And I come with another message, so hey, just tune in, man. Tune in. Hopefully we locked in. For my first timers, it's your man Gloryful Skip, and for my fellow subscribers, man, I salute y'all, man. Y'all some real ones, cause y'all tune in to see what a young king gotta say. You know, so I definitely appreciate it. And today, my message for you guys is called The Strangest Secret. And for those who may already know, The Strangest Secret was created by Earl Nightingale. And for those who don't know, wait till the end of this video. Just listen to the video first and then go and look up who Earl Nightingale is. And I promise you, come back to the comments of this video and let me know that you heard a couple messages from him and you read or heard or listened to some of his material and how it impacted your life. But if you guys see me looking down, man, I got my notes on my phone, man. These things that I wrote down that I learned from Earl Nightingale. I just wanted to name this video, What You Think About, You Become. So I guess you could say that's the message. What you think about is what you become. You know, so I guess that's the strangest secret. But we got more to go into, more detail, okay? So what you think about, you become. What you think about, you become. So Earl Nightingale said in his passage, let's take 100 men who are all at the even age of 25. You have no idea what would happen to those men by the age of 65. All of the men at the age of 25 believe they are going to be successful. You can ask any of the men if they wanted to be successful and they all would tell you yes. But by the time they're 65, only one will be rich. 4 will be financially independent, and 5 will still be working, and 54 will be broke. So out of 100, only 5 make the grade. That speaks volumes right there, just by itself. So success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So when we say 5% made success, we mean if a man is working toward a predetermined goal and knows where he's going, that man is a success. So I want you guys to understand that familiarity breeds contempt or contemptness. Familiarity breeds contemptness. So if you only stick to what you're familiar with, that could be you're familiar with your family, and your family members might not have achieved anything great in their life. Your friends might just be doing bare minimum in life. And as long as you are around the familiarity and you're not stepping out and taking those risks and going into rooms that you don't feel comfortable in, but you know will help you grow and help you become a better version of yourself and help instill greatness in your mind and actually help you rise higher consciously, you're gonna always stay the same. So that's why they always say hang around people that know more than you do, because when you hang around people that know more than you do, you rise higher without even knowing, because those people cause for you to elevate mentally. They cause for you to elevate spiritually, you know, if you're around those people as well. You know, so let's go back to the notes. So what you want to do is, if you have a goal in your mind, you want to plant your goal in your mind, because it's the most important decision you'll ever make in your entire life. If you want to be an outstanding salesperson, a better worker at your particular career, all you got to do is plant that seed in your mind. But you want to make sure that you do these things, and I'm getting ready to tell you guys as well, because we have a lot more to talk about. But you want to care for that seed that you planted in your mind, of that goal. You want to care for it. You want to work steadily towards it. You want to care for it, work steadily towards your goal, and it will become a reality. It not only will, but there is no way that it cannot. So You want to think about your goal in a relaxed way. You want to think about it in a positive way. But picture yourself in your mind's eye as having already achieved this goal. See yourself doing the things you would be doing when you reached your goal. Every one of us is the sum total of his own thoughts. He is where he is because that is exactly where he really wants to be, whether he admits it or not. Because if you don't want to be in a specific place, if you don't want to be at a specific mind frame, you do things that will cause for you to reach those levels that you really truly desire in your heart and in your mind. You don't continuously doing the same things. What did it say? Insanity is continuing to do the same things, expecting a different result. So you're really going insane because you're doing the same thing each and every day. You waking and baking. You smoking weed every single morning, expecting for your life to change. You open up that bottle of wine, thinking, oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so it's okay for me. Oh, and my life is still gonna change. It won't. It won't, because you have to do certain things in order to get different. You have to do different things in order to get different results out of your life. So each of us must live off the fruit of his thoughts in the future, because what you think today, tomorrow, next month, and next year will mold your life and determine your future. You are guided by your mind. So this very law that I'm telling you guys, it gives you success and also is a two-edged sword. So we must control our thinking. The same rule that can lead a man into a life of success, wealth, happiness, and all the things he's ever dreamed of, he or she, because this is not just only for men, this is for women as well. So in order to follow that same rule that can lead a man or woman into a life of success, wealth, happiness, and all the things he or she has ever dreamed of for himself or herself, of your family, that very same law can lead you into the gutter. So if you're not being conscious of what you put your energy into, you know, a lot of people like to watch the P word, and you know, I wish I could say it, but YouTube would probably flag me for it. But if you're constantly using up your life source, women using that rose, and you're constantly overindulging in sex, overindulging in drinking, overindulging in smoking, you are weakening the will for yourself to be helped, for you to help yourself, lead yourself into a better way of living. You know, so make sure you guys understand that what you think you become, that is the strangest secret. What you think is what you become. If you do not control your mind, if you do not control your actions, if you do not control your traits, if you do not remain disciplined, you will find yourself drifting through life. And if I could direct you guys to any book to read, number one, it would be the Bible, but number two, it would be Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil. I promise you, get that book, you will thank me later. I promise. I promise. But I mean, just make sure you are aware of what you put your energy into, the people you surround yourself with. If you don't have people uplifting you, instilling goodness and greatness into you, if you don't have people helping guide you and wanting to help find solutions so we all can win, because I make these videos because I care about the betterment of you. I care about the betterment of humanity. So I'm not making this video because I want to be famous. I don't care about that. I don't care if you listen to me or not. I just only thing I can do is hope that you listen to me, because I only mean well, and I don't mean to direct you off your path. I don't mean to steer you off a cliff. I'm not myself jumping off a cliff to my death. So I don't expect for you to jump off the cliff to your death. You know, if anything, I want us to prolong life and to live our dreams that we have deep in our down in ourselves. You know, I want you to also be able to reach the dreams that only money can buy, and I want you to only reach the dreams that only your spirit can attract to you. You know, so I salute you if you're a real one that stays to the end of this video to hear what I had to say and the message that I had for you guys today, because that was a message. You get what I'm saying? You know, so it's your man Gloryful Skip, and it's lit on this side. So I can only just ask for you guys to make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I drop another wise word for you, my brothers and sisters, my real niggas, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know, and at the end of the day, all I can say is, till next time, it's your man Gloryful Skip, and we out. Point of, you know, somebody makes you feel threatened, or they think that they got one up on you, but in reality, they don't have one up on you. You know, and at that time in my life, I felt like I was in a valley. I felt like I was in a place that I didn't want to live. I was around people that I really didn't want to be around. And no matter how hard I tried to work to get out that situation, things just didn't change for me. But I had to start listening to worship music. I had to start, I'm telling you, I was listening. I know people have a biased feeling about Joel Osteen, but I'm telling you, Joel Osteen's motivational sermons and just his just what God was telling him and to tell the people, it got me through. I'm telling you, I was listening to Joel Osteen every day, like listening to his sermons probably like 5 times a day. You know, and they 30 minutes long, and I was just listening to his sermons each and every single day, because I really disliked the place that I was in. And I just want to leave you guys with this, is just keep faith, keep that praise in your mouth. Know that your situation is not going to stay the same. It will change, and God has something better in store for you, and he can also do something new for you. You just have to allow him in, but as well know that only he can do it. You can try everything that you want to try. You can try everything that you want to try. You can try to do anything in this world to get yourself out that position, but it might just even only be temporary. And how many times have you guys went through something temporary and you wish that it would have been long lasting? I'm sure we all have been there, and that's how I feel. You know, I mean, I was going through a temporary situation that felt like it was going to be forever, but eventually it did pass. Eventually I was able to move and, you know, get my mom out that place too. I didn't even feel safe for her. I didn't even want her walking around the complex we lived in, because I knew it was people in that complex that did not like me. And was it anything that I have done? No, they just were jealous, and the enemy had hold over them, and they just didn't like a person like me that my light outshined me sometimes. Like, and when I thought that I was dimming it, it was just still shining bright, and they could not take it. So the enemy tried to do certain things to make me feel like, oh, you never gonna get out this situation. Oh, this complex is where you're gonna die. Like, and it's like, no, it's not. You know, I used to have to tell myself like, no, I'm not gonna die here. No, I'm not gonna remain here. I'm not gonna stay here. I do have what it takes. I have God's favor over my life. I am more than a conqueror. You know, and for me to feel like, you know, I'm telling you guys, and I mean, if you ever been in a situation where you might have felt like your life could have been taken from you, these guys trying to instill fear into you to make you feel like, oh, they can kill you and this, that, and the third, they can take from you, they can do whatever. And then we talking about firearms at play here. So, you know, what's going on most? A lot of shootings and things like that. But, you know, that took a lot out of me just to overlook what those guys were doing. They wanted to rob me. They wanted to take from me. They wanted to possibly even take my life or do anything to me if they would have been able to get into my house. Who knows? But at the end of the day, by the grace of God, didn't happen because God had strengthened my intuition earlier in life when I was a child, because I felt as though that he gave me a gift to foresee things before they even happen. So if God didn't bless me to notice that type of stuff when I was younger, I don't know where I would be right now. I probably would have been in jail, in the ground, who knows? But at the end of the day, all I can do is just thank God, because God caused me to get out that situation. He blessed me, and he still continues to bless me. And I know that it's things that I have done or even said at one point, being angry, being immature spiritually, being immature with what came out of my mouth and stuff like that. But I know that God still wanted to do something new for me, so I had to repent of those things. But like I said, if I just leave you guys with anything, just keep that praise in your mouth. Stay strong and pray for strength. If you feel like you used all your strength, that you don't have no more strength to to exhibit, God has strength for you, and God will also protect you. So you got to thank God for that protection. So just wanted to leave you guys with that. It's your man Glory from Skip, and I salute all my real ones that have stayed to the end of this video. So just make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to be alerted when I drop another wise word for you. And man, hey, it's lit on this side, guys. It's lit, man. It's lit. It's lit. So, at the end of the day, till next time, man, we out. Yeah.